Hello and welcome to Care TV. Today we will be continuing with our series on Theosophy based on the books by C. Jinnarajadasa's First Principles of Theosophy. Today's topic will be a very important spiritual concept that is known to a lot of us called the law of karma. Now, one thing that the author of the book talks about is that a law, once understood, liberates our will and allows us to be more free and allows us to express ourselves and understand our world around us more freely. Now, all laws, once they are discovered, make life easier. So, in essence, one of the laws that we are yet to discover, or there is a very deep desire to discover, according to the book, is the law of the inner universe, or the law of our emotions, our thoughts, and our desires. This law is one of these laws that expound on the inner fabric of our universe, which is clearly and amazingly defined by Theosophy, is the law of karma. It is a law because no matter what we do in this world, we are bound by it. But that is not to say that it is something that has to make us slaves to it. No. If understood, if properly understood, this law is in fact one of the most important steps in our evolutionary development and our will to become a better human being. This law, in essence, is meant to be used for us to become the masters of our lives and not slaves. Every sentient being that lives on this planet is a transformer of the universal life force energy to be able to do something either serviceable or injurious. This is a very great introduction to the law of karma. The law of karma at its best is a statement of cause and effect. An example of this can be, say if I were to run in a field, I am going to be setting in motion a lot of effects in the physical universe. Similarly, when I think, feel, desire, or have an ideal for something, I am setting into motion something in the inner universe which definitely has an impact around me and those around me and the universe at large. It's just that these planes where all these activities are happening in the inner world are hidden or unbeknownst to man unless he makes the effort or strives to learn about them. Another very important concept to understand when dealing with the law of karma is that of force and its effect. We use force in the physical world. We use force when we have emotions. We also use force when we think and have ideals. In essence, we are using our physical body to physically perform certain actions, and it has a certain force. We also use our emotions, which is in the astral body. We also use our thoughts, which are concrete or abstract, in the mental body. And we also use our ideals and aspirations, which are in our causal body. So, by understanding these bodies, it is important to know that each force enacted when we think, aspire, physically act, or even think has an effect. That effect can either be good or bad based on the intention that was set for it, right? So we must remember, and I think I have explained it before, that we are transformers of a universal energy of the Logos, or the universal sentient consciousness that pervades all of life, the omnipotent, the omnipresent, the omniscient energy. If we understand this, we must understand that the Logos has but one purpose, and that is the evolution and the betterment of whatever it is that is living. So if our thoughts, our actions, our emotions are directed towards that goal, which is the evolution of mankind, an expansion of consciousness, an expansion of awareness, then that is good karmic activity. Whereas if it is the opposite, if we don't have good thoughts, good emotions, good speech, good ideals or aspirations, then it is negative, or it is not, I wouldn't say bad, but it's not positive. It's not generating any positive karma for you if it's not in line with the evolution of the Logos. So this allows us to conclude the first part of this very important law of karma, which states that whatever you think, whatever however which way you feel and act will have a definite result in the universe around you. And that must be in accordance with the will and the plan of the Logos, which is to evolve all life and form into a much better and more evolved version of itself, which is what we all are always seeking for, whether it be in our jobs, whether it be in our family life, our career. We always want to evolve and get better. It is just a natural fact. The law of karma will help us completely direct our energies to pursue and get better at whatever it is that we do, based on our thoughts, being aware of our thoughts, our actions, and our deeds. So, with that being said, in the next episode, we will be talking about how each force has its effect and also how it can be adjusted relative to the experience that the person may be having or wants to have in the world around him. Thank you for staying with us for yet another episode in this series of Theosophy. We hope you enjoyed the content and the information that we had to provide, and that you stick around for more, because there will be a lot of cool stuff coming around. Thank you.